In this video, I'm taking a look at and unboxing the Nest Protect. It's a smoke detector and carbon monoxide detector by Nest. For those of you not familiar with Nest, they are the company that a few years ago created a thermostat that can be controlled via the internet or via an app. And it has different programs, and it's actually like a learning digital thermostat, for your home. And they've been pretty successful with that product. So they have recently come out with this, and it's sort of the same concept in a smoke and carbon monoxide detector. This actually has Wi-Fi, and you can connect to it via Wi-Fi and via an app, and you can control it and stuff like that that way, and monitor it online and stuff like that. Now, I don't normally do a lot of unboxings, but I figured I would unbox this because I would just happen to be unboxing it. I will also set it up and use it for a while, and you'll see that in the later part of this video. But I did want to unbox it for you as well. So this is the box that it comes in. It just says, safety shouldn't be annoying, silence alarms with a wave. So it has a motion detector, and you can silence false alarms just by waving at it. This thing also talks as well. It doesn't have those annoying beeps that most smoke detectors have. Also, this is the long life battery version. They have two versions, one that can be hardwired into your home wiring, your 120 volt home wiring, or the battery version. So since my home uses smoke detectors with batteries, I got the battery version, which is the right one for me. As you can see here, they talk about the iOS app that you can control it with. And here it has a lot of the bullet points. It gives you an early warning it'll speak up and tell you that things are getting smoky, I presume. Vocal alarms rather than beeping, a wave to hush it, more sensors, safe sleep. Anyway, I'll talk a bit more about using this and setting it up after I've had a chance to do so, but let's just get it unboxed first. Pretty nice package, seems environmentally friendly, cardboard and all that. So there's the unit. In here, I presume, is the instructions. Okay, yep, bunch of paperwork here. I presume this is the quick start guide, and here's the yeah, the unit looks really cool, and then when you press this,
ready, press to test.
You can see that it's it talks. I'm not going to actually run through the full alarm test because it's quite loud, but I'll press this and you can hear what she says.
Ready, press to test. This is only a test. The alarm will sound. The alarm is loud. The test starts in 10 seconds. Press or wave to cancel. 10, 9, canceled.
Okay, so I canceled it. So you can get a sense of how it sounds, and it actually will talk to you and tell you what's going on rather than just sounding a beep. Now, if you have multiple ones of these, they can all connect together, and then you can assign different Nest units to different rooms, and it can tell you like in what room there is smoke. So that's very handy. So this is the app, and it's very easy to set up and get connected to the detector. And as you can see right here, it actually can read the settings on the detector. So if you're even away from home, you can use the app to see the settings on your smoke detectors. As you can see, I've got mine labeled entryway. You can label it whatever you want, and then you can get various things on here. So the app is pretty good, and also it works via online as well on a computer. So you don't necessarily have to be using the app. You can be using a computer, and you can put in various settings here. Also, you can use the app to see the battery level of the smoke detector. You can see the battery life here showing okay, and this here is the status ring, which is green. Green means everything is okay. So this is what the interface looks like on a computer, and this actually is cool because you can monitor your Nest products in your house, via the website. It's home.nest.com. So after you create an account there, you'd be able to see all your Nest products there. So whether you're traveling or whatever, you can always monitor your home. And you don't have to be home to look at this. You can just log into home.nest.com to see all your devices. And then also you've got certain how-to things here on the website. It tells you how to do certain things, like for instance, how to run a test, how to hush with Nest Wave, see nightly promise in action. So if I go to the settings right here, you can actually control a lot of different stuff about your Nest products here in the settings. But for instance, Nest Sense. You can control the different settings like Nest Wave. Okay, I've got that turned on. That means that like I can turn it off by waving to it. I've also got the path light on. That's where it will sense that you're in the entryway underneath the Nest Protect and turn the light on. And then Nightly Promise. Oh, by the way, if you click on these, it tells you what it is. So for instance, Path Light, I clicked on it. It says Path Light can guide your way when the room is dark. It only lights up when someone is present. You can turn that on and off. Underneath that, you've got Nightly Promise. Nest Protect's ring glows green when you turn off the room lights, showing that everything is okay. You can switch off the green glow if you want. So this enables you to switch it off. It says Nightly Promise will still glow yellow if there's a problem. Heads Up. Heads Up warns when smoke or carbon monoxide levels are rising. Heads Up will warn you in advance of an alarm, and it's not as loud. You can turn that on and off too. So hopefully by me going through this, you can get an idea of what the Nest Protect device can do. It's certainly a lot more useful than a normal, smoke detector. So this is what it looks like up on the ceiling, and as you can see, it looks definitely better and cooler than normal smoke detectors. So for instance, this thing, if it ever goes off, like if you're cooking, and it has what they call a heads up. And a heads up is not really a full alarm, it's just sort of a heads up that there might be smoke in the environment or whatever. If that's the case, it'll talk to you as well as sound the alarm, but it'll talk to you to tell you what's going on. And also the LED will light up yellow. And then if you want to silence that heads up, what you would do is walk under it, like here I am, like this, and just wave to it because it has a motion sensor, and that will turn off the alert. If there's something more serious going on, it is supposed to turn red and also, sound an alarm and also talk to you. So the cool thing about it being able to talk to you is that, it can tell you, as I mentioned, where in your house the smoke alarm is going off. And so also the fact that this connects to the internet and can connect to the app is really quite handy and useful. And so, most smoke detectors up until now have been pretty boring and not really as useful. And I think that this is definitely a step in the right direction and won't be as frustrating when there's a false alarm either. For this part of the video, I'm in infrared mode on my camcorder, which means that the room is quite dark. I'm going to walk under the Nest Protect and show you the path light feature. As you can see, the Nest turns on a little night light using its built-in motion sensors, which actually help light up your pathway pretty well. So it works really well if you, wake up in the middle of the night and, to use the restroom or whatever. It's just automatic. So when the room is dark and you walk under the Nest Protect, it automatically shines a little LED light for you using its built-in motion sensors, which is really cool. I understand from watching other videos on YouTube from the company that the Nest Protect takes 6 AA batteries, and apparently they last a really long time, especially if you use lithium ones. They last, I think, from 5 to 10 years or something like that. You don't really have anything to worry about in terms of the battery version, having to replace batteries real often or anything like that. The next thing I want to show you is the display of the Nest Protect when I turn off the lights, because it also has a feature where it can display its status to you when you shut off the lights. So right now the light is on in the room. Let me go ahead and shut it off. And there you can see it shined green on the LED. What that means is that everything's fine with the unit. If it shined yellow instead, that would have meant that there was some kind of issue, and then you could go to your app or online to look up what might be the issue, such as the batteries need replacing or something like that. So this is a really good way for you to tell whether the unit is functioning normally or not. Simply look at it when you turn off the lights, and if it's green, everything's go and you don't have to worry about it. The Nest Protect has a lot of sensors built into it, which is really cool. Not only smoke detection and carbon monoxide detection, but also the motion sensor, and I believe it has like an ambient light sensor as well. And I think it has a lot of potential for even more improvements and more functionality in the future, such as maybe using the built-in motion detector as almost like a alarm system in a way. That kind of functionality might be kind of cool, where it can monitor motion in your house and sort of use these as an alarm, in conjunction with the app. So I think it's a really cool device, and I'm liking it quite a bit so far. As time goes on, and I've had more of a chance to sort of live with this unit, I may post a follow-up video. So this has been my look of the Nest Protect smoke and carbon monoxide detector that is internet capable. See you in my next video.